This is Brian Johnson. He spends $2 million a year in order to be 18 again. And the crazy part is, he released a free blueprint that literally tells you exactly how you can too. The first step is obviously be rich. Because, come on, poor people don't deserve to live forever. This is how much it costs a month. Monthly blueprint costs $1,684.50. Food costs $44 a day, $11 a day for supplements, $500 for your kitchen, I guess. A blood panel is $350. And this is just the starter guide. Like everything that he does totals up to $2 million. That was him before on the left. That's him now on the right. He looks a little bit robotic, I'm not gonna lie. Like an android. Slowed his pace of aging by equivalent 31 years. He's now aging slower than the average 10-year-old. He has the ideal muscle and fat. Several fitness tests equal 18-year-old. And his body runs 3 degrees Fahrenheit cooler. Wow. The fact that he's the fact that he's aging slower than the average 10-year-old is what's crazy, man. Resting heart rate is 44 beats per minute. I think mine's like 90 or 80. Oh, and he has his workout routine. 1 hour a day, 25 exercises, 3 times a week. Now, you're probably wondering, how the hell can this man afford to do this? That's because he is worth $300 million.
I started Braintree when I was 27 years old. I bootstrapped the company for the first 4 years. And we were profitable every month. And then I raised money and we sold it for $800 million. And then I made $300 million of that. At the age of 34, I thought.
$300 million off that. $300 million. It's no wonder he can spend $2 million a year in order to be 18 again. Published results indicating he reversed his epigenetic age by 5.1 years in 7 months. Wow.
My objective with Blueprint is to demonstrate aging escape velocity using the best science, trying to do all the appropriate interventions to neutralize my aging process.
He's 45 years old. He looks pretty good for 45 years old. I would say he's doing a pretty good job so far, but the fact that everything is just so freaking expensive, you know, this obviously isn't going to be something that's going to be available for the everyday person. So we all know that successful people, they don't sleep in.
Morning.
Okay. And Brian Johnson is no exception.
Good night's sleep.
He wakes up every day at 5:30 a.m.
5:30 right now. And let's get going. I charge my device, so I don't have to think about it.
He takes iron and vitamin C every morning, and he throws himself a little rave. I don't know if light therapy actually works. I don't even know what it does to him, but it kind of looks like fun. And I would definitely, I would try it. Let's not forget that if you want to stay young, you have to enjoy life the most minimum amount. You basically got to torture yourself. That's why he eats this.
If it's disgusting, it's not. It's delicious.
It looks disgusting.
So, but
okay.
I love this drink.
It looks really gross. You could actually find the ingredients for what he just drank. This is what he's drinking, the Green Giant.
As far as I know, I'm the only person that has publicly posted my data. Here's all my data, and here's what I'm experimenting with next, and here's where I've made mistakes, and here's where I'm trying to fix it. It's really a stacked process of...
You basically have to train to fight Thanos if you want to be 18 again, as you can tell by his training process. Now, along with taking a multitude of pills, literally
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49.
almost 50 pills a day. I mean, he's pretty strong. He doesn't look like he's on steroids or anything. I doubt he would do that to himself. But I mean, for 45 years old, he looks young. Well, he's ripped. And it looks like he's pretty thorough with everything that he's doing, considering he's training his ankles. You know how niche it is to train your ankles?
But otherwise, this is all I can eat all day long. It's not even a guess whether I'm going to have something else.
Wow, he's actually pretty strict. I mean, look, if that were me, I'd sneak in a cheat meal every now and then, all right? I'm having myself some In-N-Out. Nice burger, some fries. No way I'm eating pudding for the rest of my life.
This is super veggie. I eat around 50 pounds a month of
50
vegetables.
pounds a month of
You
vegetables?
see,
That's
the
actually
volume, it's
insane.
pretty substantial.
What is that? That
I
looks
think
so
most people are
gross.
shocked by
That actually looks disgusting.
this as being 1 meal,
That's one meal?
but it's
I think it's this one. Super veggie, yes. Oh, so that's before and this is after. Oh, so he just mushes it up. Actually, it doesn't look too bad here. I mean, kinda.
and that I was in the sun all the time, and I don't think I ever applied sunscreen.
Use sunscreen, guys. I use it every day. Use sunscreen. You know what? That's probably the cheapest way to look young at an old age.
But now we're trying to, with a bunch of light treatments and skincare, we're trying to reverse all this damage that I did throughout my life.
There's this super veggie thingy-majigger that looks absolutely disgusting. I would never eat that. Never. You could hold a gun to my head, and I will not eat that.
And again, it's like 100 grams of pumpkin, 400 grams of sweet potato, some other stuff, but it's delicious.
I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
this
Doesn't look
is-
that good.
Nutty pudding.
Nutty pudding.
This is for
Nutty
dinner.
pudding is there.
So I'll have this probably around somewhere between 2 and 4 p.m.
That looks even worse. Didn't know it was possible, but that does look even worse. I would rather have the green giant. Actually, this is it.
The light therapy is for area rejuvenation, tendons, ligaments. And then this light I do for about 15 minutes a day, 10,000 lux for mood support,
What?
and then also circadian rhythm normalization.
Food support and then circadian. What is that? What's that on his ankle?
I would have had a bowl of, like this, of Life or Cocoa Pebbles or Captain Crunch or,
Hey,
you know,
Lucky
any
Charms.
one of those.
Lucky Charms.
Now my breakfast is this, a few pounds of vegetables,
They're so good.
and olive
They
oil.
taste so good. Oh my god.
I've learned to never accept the first statement about a given thing. There's always a few levels to dig.
That's actually some pretty solid advice, you know, and it could be applied to like people too. You never accept the first thing someone tells you about someone, because humans are deeper than that. It goes with food, everything in your life. Don't accept the first statement. Wow, that's actually very profound. Thank you, Brian Johnson.
We have to dare to go after something that we can't actually identify. And that's, I think, the most difficult thing is we create goals and aspirations in life based upon things we can model out.
That's Brian Johnson, guys. The man, the myth, the legend. The guy that spends $2 million a year in order to be 18 again. You too can stop being old and wrinkly. Go back to being a smooth baby. All you need is a measly $2 million a year. Thank you guys so much for watching. And peace out.